All right, guys. So we about to finish off the podcast right here. We got two more things to knock off, and we're about to hit that Wednesday night war. So the Wednesday night war, we got the NXT. We got Io Shirai and Rhea Ripley going at it tonight, and we also have the go home show to Double or Nothing right here for AEW Dynamite. So we're not gonna get too much, make this thing too long, but let's get into it. So NXT starts off with Karrion Kross making his awesome entrance, and once again, I do now agree with you, Prime, that I don't know how long they're gonna be able to do this entrance. But I'm pretty sure that they're going to try to do it until he gets on the main roster and does a pay-per-view debut. Like, it needs to have a pay-per-view thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because last thing they want to do is just get you used to it, to where it just seems like it's a regular thing.
Yeah. But right now, in the moment, for the second time I've seen it, it's so good. I love it. So he takes on Liam Gray, and basically he just squashes this kid, beats the shit out of him, and then Ciampa makes his way to the ring, and he makes since being taken out by Cross back when him and Johnny Gargano had the matchup more than a month ago. Well, it was the week after when he told Johnny was the better man. So he challenged him at a match at Takeover in Your House. So that should be a good one, don't you think?
It'd be interesting to see. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it'd be solid.
Okay. We have El Hijo de Fantasma taking on Akira Tozawa. Pretty good matchup. Akira Tozawa hits a huge senton from the top rope. But it's not enough, as Fantasma wins with a roll up. And later,
of course he does.
Of course
roll
he
up
does.
all day.
And he clinched a match with the Group A winner to determine the interim NXT Cruiserweight Champion. Later in the show, they showed that Phantasma comes over to Akira Tozawa and gives them respect, and then all of a sudden Akira Tozawa gets jumped by these cartels. I don't know who these guys are, these masks, but they randomly coming up and just beating people up in the parking lot. And Phantasma took his good old time getting out that car until they left and checked on Tozawa. So, do you think this whole thing is him in on it?
Oh, I thought that was like obvious from his first day. First day he was there, I thought that was obvious.
Oh, okay. I'm about to say.
I thought they tried to attack him or something. All he said was like, "Get out of here," and they left. Like, no force. He was just like, "Get out of here," and then they left. They disbanded. Like,
okay, so yeah, that's probably his people. Me and him taking on Santana Garrett next. This match really wasn't nothing. Me and him won the matchup, but this is really about the Garganos, Candice LeRae and Johnny Gargano coming to the ring. And Candice LeRae talking about how you just dropped the opportunity. You was going against Charlotte and you just dropped the opportunity. So she starts attacking me and him in the ring. And as me and him's going to the ropes, Johnny pours them over and knocks me and him out to the outside. But here comes Keith Lee. So Keith Lee comes and just knocks down Gargano, and him and me and him standing in the ring waiting to fight these two. So we may get a mixed tag team match at Takeover in Your House. I'm not sure. I never seen NXT do a mixed tag team match yet. So, but it looks like they're going to play up the me and him Keith Lee relationship.
Yeah,
because they
exploring another relationship for no reason. I know,
and I hope it don't end. Cause I actually like the me and Keith Lee relationship. I really do.
Yeah, everybody that's in a relationship, they just got to point it out to everybody.
Everybody.
I don't think sometimes I don't think that's something that the fans need to know, especially when their characters are different.
Yeah, I agree.
For example, if Alcibat started coming out with Selena Vega, that just wouldn't make sense.
It wouldn't. I don't want to see Adam Cole and Dr. Brent Baker DMD.
Well, we saw her on the show,
Exactly, but I'm just saying. But I don't want to see them teaming up and everything like that.
Oh yeah.
Roderick Strong taking on Dexter Lumis.
The pervert.
Yep. Sebastian Shaw. So, but this was actually a pretty good matchup between these two.
It's pretty cool.
This guy he knows how to play the creep well.
Mm-hmm. Are you sure he's playing?
I don't know, and I want to say look, because I haven't seen him up in the news for anything like your boy Alberto Del Rio. So I'm just saying.
Okay.
But that way he knows how to play the creep really well, and I think him because in TNA he didn't have a mustache.
No.
So I think he looks creepier here, and I think they're finding a way to really make this character very creepy. So even his mannerisms in the ring, the way he crawls all the way from one side of the ring to the other, just stares at you, and how when Roderick Strong had him in like an arm, it wasn't an arm lock, it was that like almost like a sitting abdominal stretch kind of a thing, and then he kept elbowing him in his chest, and then you could just see Loomis's face just keep looking over at him and staring at him, creeping out Roderick Strong. He kept doing it, and I'm just like, see, those kind of subtle things in matches I appreciate for being an old school wrestling fan, because it keeps to the character. Stay with your character. It's kind of like, look, people ain't like seeing it, but it's kind of like Goldust back in the day. Like, he was character in his matches, even when they had him on like a wrist lock, and he would go like try to grab for their penis or something like that. It's weird. You're like, that's gross.
Kind of grind out of it.
Exactly. It's weird, and you're like, ew, I don't want to see that. But his character, that's what his character would do. So I appreciate that. So I appreciate those kind of things. Or like when Undertaker sits up or does the zombie choke, or at least back in the day. Mm-hmm. So I appreciate all that kind of stuff. So Loomis has the character thing down pat. Of course, Adam Cole, baby, and Byfish come down because Roderick Strong beats Dexter Loomis with a roll up, and I was like, oh, Loomis gets his first loss, but then he comes to the outside, puts him in that choke, and what's creepy is Fish and Cole are out there kicking the hell out this guy, front and back, and he's not let go of the soul. He just staring him down. I'm like, yo, bro, you do this way too well. I'm just saying.
Yes, I'm telling you, you sure it's not art imitating life?
I'm just saying. So then the Velveteen Dream comes down. He takes down Adam Cole and Bobby Fish, jumps to the top rope over the barricade to Adam Cole on the outside. I'm just like, this is about to be a weird team up of Loomis and Velveteen Dream.
When he jumped from the thing, of course there was an obvious camera cut, but like on Twitter, oh my god, somebody on Twitter said, I kind of like that WWE is doing this Power Ranger style editing. They punch hilarious, man.
Yo, it'd be right, because you be seeing them get hit in the chest with like the sparks, and then and all of a sudden they fly like 20 feet away, but after a camera cut, that Joe be hilarious. You right about that one.
Yes, that was funny. I started dying when I seen that comment.
Oney Lorcan is taking on Oney Lorcan and Danny Burch take on Everrise. I do not like this team Everrise at all.
Yeah, but I guess they've been there. They might even get a title shot because they've been so loyal. I don't know.
Yeah, they after the match, they beat them with the single leg crab, and they mock Imperium, and then I'm just like, okay, well, it looks like they're going after Imperium. Group A is now, we got Drake Maverick taking on Kushida, and this matchup was actually pretty decent. We have Kushida and Drake Maverick on the top rope, and then it looks Kushida is going for, is it Kushida or Drake Maverick goes for the Hurricane Rana?
I think it was Kushida.
Yeah, that goes for the Hurricane Rana, but Drake Maverick turns it around, rolls this man up, because he hasn't been that arm bar, because he was working on the arm the whole match, and Drake Maverick was selling it like death, and he rolls him up, and Drake Maverick wins the match. But now Byron Saxton, because of all people, come out and let everybody know, well, there's a 3-way tie, so it's going to be a triple threat match between you, Kushida, and Deltaz.
Jake Atlas.
You said, oh yeah, that's right, Jake Atlas, and the winner is going to face Phantasma in the Cruiserweight finals. If they did this, Drake Maverick's winning this match.
Yes.
Drake Maverick, he going to lose the tournament, but Drake Maverick is going to win this matchup.
I think he's going to win the matchup and then lose the ultimate matchup to Phantasma. That's what I feel. I feel like that's when Phantasma's gonna reveal himself as being the leader of that group when he's in the finals, and I guess they try to attack him and they end up attacking Drake or something like that. I can see that happening.
No, okay. I just hope Drake get his job back.
I don't know, you know.
Matt Riddle, I don't know where this comes in at, but Matt Riddle cuts a promo about taking on Timothy Thatcher in the steel cage next week. That's only going to be win by submission or knockout. So we're getting kind of like a UFC cage fight with these guys. I wonder how they're going to.
Are we getting like a cage fight, like a steel cage, or a cage fight like the Owen Hart and Shamrock cage?
No, we probably get, you know, we're getting a steel cage, man.
Well, why would they say cage fight and not say a steel cage?
You know, I don't know. Well, maybe. I mean, I don't know. We got to see what happens. I'm curious now. But I know Matt Riddle, they got the background, so hey.
Yeah.
Damian Priest explains that he wants to take on Finn Balor and take over in your house, and he gave him credit for helping NXT become what it is today, and that's exactly why he took aim at him, because I was like, okay, look, just give me, I'll take the match. I mean, Damian Priest is probably going to lose. I mean, Finn Balor may put him over, because Finn don't get hurt by a loss anyway right now. They are trying to tread as much water as they can before, so they can get this Walter match. So, curious how it's going to go.
Yeah, I mean, and then of course Finn Balor did lose to last week, Kevin Grimes. So.
Yeah,
that happened.
So we got Rhea Ripley versus Io Shirai. This matchup is really good. Rhea Ripley shows no ring rust, so that is good. Io Shirai, like, she's going to stay around for a little bit longer. I thought she was going to be out the door like Kairi Sane is. Well, it's speculated. She's not out the door yet. So
not quite yet.
Yeah. Io Shirai hits scissors on Rhea Ripley, and then Charlotte comes out. And beats down both Io Shirai and Rhea Ripley. So there is no winner here, no contest, as Charlotte beats them, both of them. So it looks like we're going to probably get a triple threat match, you were saying.
Yeah, I guess. I don't understand how Io doesn't get a shot, even though she won the match. She just, got disqualified.
You're right.
Charlotte got disqualified. So technically, I think she should still get another shot at the championship.
Yeah, we'll see how they book it. AEW Dynamite time right now. The final stop before AEW Double or Nothing. Limo pulls up outside. It's the Inner Circle. They tell Alex Marvarez that they have a surprise for the Elite later. And then we have to kick off the program, we have Jon Moxley, the world champion, taking versus 10. Like 10 and okay. I don't know who 10 is at all, and I don't really care who 10 is at all, but
I don't think there's nobody, because they would have been done said it by now.
Yeah. Basically, Moxley escapes fireman's carry attempt. He wipes him out with a DDT, or was it the paradigm shift? And then he said that Moxley playing at 10 with a gotcha style pile driver. What is that?
That's the Jeremy Lin finisher.
Oh, okay. Damn, that's what I'm about to say. Yeah, I ain't said it in a while.
It's like what Cesaro do neutralized with a power drop.
Oh, okay. After the match, Moxley takes 10's arm between steel chair and puts his boot into the apply pressure. And Moxley told Brody Lee that he was going to give him 10 seconds to correct a mistake and return his championship belt, or he'll break 10's arm. You have made your bid, and you made this personal. During these times, we all have to make sacrifices for tonight. I'm leaving, said Mr. Brody Lee on the microphone. He's like, all right, see you Saturday. And then he smashes 10's shoulder arm in the chair. So I was like, okay, he's expendable. MJ,
I think he kind of just don't care about his minions. So he was like, yeah, whatever. I don't care.
Okay, the match. I hope you can help me out, because I didn't get a chance to see this match. MJF taking on Marco Stunt, and I'm mad I didn't get a chance to see this matchup.
I saw some of it, but I was like, this is stupid. Why do I care? But no, I did see it. It was pretty normal. So surprised Warlow didn't even get involved, really. Which I wouldn't even had that match. I would have just came out there and just beat him down with Wardlow.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess that's just a natural heel in me. But yeah, I mean, he just bullies. Basically, just bullied Marco Stunt.
Oh, and it hits him with the salt of the earth and makes him submit. We have the face off between the old guys, Jake Roberts and the enforcer Arn Anderson. Tony Schiavone at the table to discuss Saturday's match between their clients and who's gonna be the first NXT champion. So I once again didn't see all this segment, even though I do know towards the end of the segment, when they knocked over the table and Jake Roberts pushed Tony Schiavone down, and Jake and Arn both raised the fist before they came to blows. That's why I felt as though that they were going to do the DDT spine buster spot. I think that's what they plan on doing.
Okay.
So,
well, I like how in AEW, of course, they don't have written promos. They just get them bullet points. And
yeah.
I think they hit every single one of those bullet points.
I think so too.
Yeah, and I think they did real good with the bullet points. And of course, like you say, like they're a good promo from two guys that know what they're doing, who clearly don't need scripts, don't need anything. Just tell them what the main topic is, and they get there how they get there.
You know, you're right on that one. We get a message from England from the Bastard Pack. Haven't seen him in a while, and it says as for Orange Cassidy, Ray Phoenix is going to send you to your maker, Orange Cassidy. Consider yourself warned. And I'm like, wow. Okay. So we have Orange Cassidy taking on Ray Phoenix. And this matchup, I said, I thought it was pretty decent. Cassidy connected with a series of palm strikes and a top rope Super Cedar. Used that cross body around the world DT, but Phoenix does kick out at 2. They hit him with another DT for a near fall. Phoenix hits a power bomb on Cassidy off the turnbuckle, but Orange Cassidy kicks out, and then it looks like once again they went for a muscle buster finisher, but Orange Cassidy escaped and reverse air raid. Superman Kip Sabian carried a ladder out to the ramp and pierced himself on it. Cassidy turned around. Look at Kip. Ray Phoenix hits a low blow to train by Cassidy to get the win. So, I mean, it was obviously it's setting up for this Saturday at Double or Nut and stuff like that for the casino. They're all in the casino ladder match. So
yeah, and then Ray Phoenix splat against the ground, which I haven't heard.
Yeah, exactly, and that looked like it sucked. Speaking of something that looked like it sucked, for them is Nyla Rose with Sheeta's candlestick and Dr. Britt Baker DMD versus Hikaru Shida and the Galaxy's greatest alien, Chris Statlander. Yeah, so during this matchup, Britt Baker got hurt. This was on a suplex or something. Somehow
it's like a double hip toss.
Yeah, hip toss. And Nyla came down that leg, and she was visibly hurt by it. I was just like, yo, I hope she ain't pulled no ACL. Because, you know, the ACL, you're going to be out there for a while.
Yeah.
Nyla pinned Sheeta with a beast bomb to get the match. Then she brings that tail back into the ring because it's Nyla Rose. But then Sheeta fights back, and then Sheeta takes a hard bump herself, giving Nyla Rose a superplex through the table.
Yeah, it almost looked snug. Almost looked like a brainbuster.
Exactly.
She didn't get that extra rotation.
Exactly. Yeah, so I was just like, okay, well, her back of the head could have, really fucked that thing up. But Sean Spears' network has become breaking news. Spears claims that Natural Dustin Rhodes has retired, and he asks why the chairman of AEW doesn't have a match at Double or Nothing. So he challenged Dustin to a match on Saturday. Why?
So he can get an easy win, I guess.
It's just. Well, I've just been so disappointed of how Sean Spears has turned out coming into AEW. and I just want him to do better. I really do, because I understand why he left WWE in the first place, but then I'm just like, I want better for you. It's time for the main event. We got the Spanish guy, Sammy Guevara, taking on Broken Matt Hardy as Damascus. So, a Matt Hardy saying if Sammy makes Matt all match offense look great. Sammy kicked out, was it Sammy took the fight, Old Tyro crashed down to Hardy over the top ring. Sammy kicked out at the last one. The Hardy hit the side effect on him. Sammy tried to pick up Hardy, but Hardy countered. And then I didn't, because like I said, what came? Oh, that's right. When they started battling in the football field afterwards.
Because he was oh my gosh, what happened? Matt Hardy won. And then Jericho in the inner circle had Kenny Omega hooked up to the goalpost. They're beating him up.
They were beating him up, and then they started fighting on the football field, and then all of a sudden, from a distance, you just see something coming up, and it's getting closer and closer until you see all the denim, and then all of a sudden, Adam Page comes out and clotheslines the hell out of everybody. He's back. We ain't see Adam Page in 2 months.
Mm-hmm.
So he's
not drinking anymore.
Probably not. You got nothing else. I mean, they all the liquor stores closed. So that was AEW versus NXT. In your opinion, who won for the week?
I would give it to. I'm not sure. I would give it to AEW just because of the ending. But I'm not. This week was. I guess I wasn't really interested in this week, even though it was a go home show. But the ending for me was very good.
Yeah, it was, but I'm giving it to NXT this week for me, who won the overall night.